Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Some holiday hoops on the docket for us today on the Monday Update, plus the Husker football team ends the year in the win column. Let's start with that quick recap from the weekend for Scottsbluff basketball as both the girls and boys finish as runner-up at the Doane Holiday Tournament in Crete with losses to Skutt in the championship game. Two of the top 5 teams in Class B in the boys title game, and it was the two-time defending champions pulling away from Scottsbluff down the stretch to win it by 14 points. It was the first loss of the season for Scottsbluff. They're now at 8-1. The girls pulled off a huge comeback on Friday to beat Maryville, Missouri 51-50 in overtime, and then started fast, leading Skutt 10-0 before the top-ranked Skyhawks won it big 58-30. Both Scottsbluff teams return home on Friday to play Campbell County out of Gillette. Gering will play their first games coming out of the holiday break at home on Saturday against Lexington. Fun holiday tournament in Chadron the next couple of days with the Cardinals hosting Bridgeport, Ogallala, and Valentine. Those 4 teams in the girls and boys brackets. Ogallala, the top-ranked team in boys C1. The Bridgeport girls have won 61 straight regular season games, and the Ogallala girls off to a solid start this year as well. That's today and tomorrow in Chadron. Now to the end of the year for Husker football, as Nebraska was able to win that bowl game this past weekend over Boston College. It did get tricky, of course, in the fourth quarter, because of course it did for Matt Rhule and the Big Red.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a game where you turn the ball over twice, you're probably not going to win the game in the first half. But the times where we didn't turn the ball over, we scored the other 2 drives. I thought we were able to up front. They weren't really able to get any pressure. We were able to protect. We were able to get the ball out. We, the field was wet down that one end, so we weren't able to ever win on the deep ball. We started hitting some crossers. I thought the defense played really well. I mean, we couldn't really get off the field on third down. Credit to their quarterback; they had a good plan. But we made some key fourth down stops, and we made the plays you need to make. And I had the sack fumble. Like I said, the fourth down stops. We were in significant control of the game, and obviously they came back. And I was fired up for our offense. It was the first time the offense took the ball and said enough's enough, and it went down the field. Dylan pulled the ball twice on that drive, which is what quarterbacks are supposed to do. They're supposed to go make game-winning plays. And then we ran power, and Ty Robinson, a D tackle, goes over there, old school football.
One final ride with this year's team, and Rhule thankful that they were fully bought in to get the win and get the job done.
I'm just grateful to our players, our seniors. A lot of times we talk about who's not playing or who decided to leave, and I'm grateful for the guys who played. I'm grateful for the guys who stayed. I told Ty Robinson, hey, I don't think I'd play. I think he should be a first or second round pick. And he was like, I didn't do all this to not play. And so that's, in a world where some guys don't want to do it, those guys wanted to do it, and they wanted to be here, and we wanted to play, and we wanted to play well.
The Huskers finished with a record of 7-6. That's the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.